This is the High School Crossfire. Welcome back.
Resolved. This House believes that there should be no justification on the war of terror. My dear judges, the first speaker on the Afama side came and told us that the first speaker on the Afama side came and broke our parameter of war to the world. I would like to ask the negator side, if war hasn't affected the whole world, ladies and gentlemen, war has affected economies in the whole world. It has affected the human rights in the whole world. It was not necessary for the negator side to come here and break our parameter to the world, since war is a worldwide issue. Number two, they came and said that 2,750 people were killed because of the Al-Qaeda attack in USA. I would like to inform you that 30,000 people were killed because of the war on terror, both in USA and also in Afghanistan, with addition of Iran and Pakistan. This will show you that the war on terror did not only affect one country or two, it affected 3 full countries. It led to death of people and also led to less economic activities. The second speaker came and said that it has reduced terrorism. I would like to tell you that this did not reduce terrorism in this country because after the war of terror was launched in Afghanistan, what did it do? It created instability in Pakistan, and this also led to the destruction of the economy of these countries. The second speaker came and also gave us an example of Joseph Kony. Joseph Kony's acts were not war of terror. These were acts on terrorism. Our first speaker came and gave the definition of our resolution and said some things might affiliate this. And now we are saying that what you said was invalid and was not taken in this debate. What were you saying?
Honorable Speaker, I would like you to inform this House about where you get the sources of the 8,000 people who died as a cause of the Afghanistan and the American war.
This comes from Britannia, and also most of the things I'm going to give you are going to come from the UN pamphlet. We are going to come from the UNHRC, the United Nations Human Rights Commission pamphlet, which is catering for the war. It is catering for the human rights of the people who are in this war. Thank you. Also, according to the United Nations chapter, they say that the war should only be carried out when it follows the principles of IHL. I would like to tell you that these principles have not been followed. This is not going to create peace in the world, because all these principles have not been followed by the war. They did not follow the law of proportionality, as my second speaker came and said. They did not follow the law of differentiation. This means that the war on terror is not justified. It is not a just war, therefore not allowed in the world. It is not allowed by the United Nations, which is the body to ensure peace. And they also came and said that it will ensure peace. How is that possible when it is not allowed by the body that ensures peace? And also they came and said that they have ensured peace in these countries. This did not ensure peace because terrorism did not end. The first speaker came and said that war on terror will not end on Al-Qaeda, but the war on terror did not cater for the people in Nigeria who are dying. They did not cater for the Al-Shabaab in Kenya, did they? All those are terrorist groups that the war of terror did not cater for. This means that what they are telling us is a hoax. It is delusional. They came and gave us their key points. The first speaker came and gave us key points, but they did not give us the source of where they came from. They did not give us any statistics of what they said, which means all that they were saying was not from any source. It came from them. The same thing that the war on terror has been doing to people, where it came and punished Sheikh Khalid, and it arrested him without any proof. It tortured him for 19 days, 24/7, and they did not even get real proof. They did not get information. They said they are upholding human rights. Is that the human right they are upholding? I rest my case, and I remain Sammy Bell from Kibuli Secondary School.
Protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This House believes that there is no justification in war on terror. saying that terrorism in a country increases, terrorism attacks in that country cannot justify terrorism. Because you can take the example of the UPDF which intervened to stop the terror posed by the long-distance army in the northern Uganda, and it was a success. And there are no more attacks that are made by the road resistance army. Torture of suspect before they are tortured, they are subjected to say the truth on why and where they are stating their camps, the training camps, where they are getting the weapons from. And if they refuse to give the sources, that's when torture is applied as an encounter to get the proof, to get the sources in order to stop terrorism. The 8 million trillion that was injected by US to encounter terrorism in Afghanistan is not more valuable than the 2,500 people who lost their life during the attack that were made on Pentagon. Therefore, it would mean less if you keep money and let the lives of those people who are lost to go in vain. Therefore, there should be an action that should be taken in order to encounter the lives of people that were taken by the terrorists, by launching terrorist attacks, by engaging in capturing those spearheaders in organizing such attacks, saying that war on terror would not bring peace in the world. This is wrong. This can be justified by the war, by World War II, where Germany made itself to be the ruling power in the world, and countries came together as one to fight this narcissism and to say what success emerged. Germany was won, and the world made its justice through elimination of Hitler, and peace was seen in Europe. Saying that war does more than harm, not allowed. Saying that war does more than harm, does more than good. This can be clarified by Bruce Ponton, who said, nothing great has ever been achieved except by those who dare to believe that something inside them was superior to circumstances. So, if doing harm can bring good for the future generation and secure peace for the people, how bad would it be? Because those people who are going to stand up to fight terror are heroes of the world. Because when you eliminate terrorists, there is peace in that country. E.g., you can talk of the ADM which was fought and eliminated from Uganda. War on terror would help.
Do you know the difference between an armed conflict and war on terror? How can you bring in World War which is an armed conflict? I define an armed conflict and war on terror.
And how to say that it's an armed conflict and terror? Because both wars take people's life, which is the issue of terror. So I therefore say that war on terror can be achieved if we join hands and fight these terrible acts of the terrorists. Terror is an evil crime. I say this because there has been a tendency in some parts of the media and among some commentators.
This is the High School Crossfire. We'll be back in a minute.